always starts with the decisions. And you start a career in the multinational companies, and you're the CEO of a multinational company, leading a company in Bangladesh, which is the market leader. একটা ডিসিশন নেওয়ার ব্যাপার, বা আপনি যে কথাগুলো বলছিলেন যে আপনার কর্মীরা যেন they should take the decisions. Alright? So what is an art of decision making? কি করলে বা কি পন্থায় গেলে আমার লোকটা চমৎকার ডিসিশন দেবে, যেখানে আপনার ভূমিকা দরকার নেই, যেটা আপনি বলছেন যে ডেলিগেশন অফ অথরিটি। আমি চাই না যে আমার লোক আমার কাছে বেশি আসুক, তোমরা সিদ্ধান্ত নাও এবং তোমরা এই ফলাফলটা নিয়ে আসো। এই ধরনের একটা টিম যখন আমি গঠন করতে চাই এবং এই ধরনের ডিসিশন they should be careful, যেটা আপনি আপনার আগের কথা বলেছেন যে you have visions, you have to create your own people, তাহলে কি ধরনের ভূমিকা হওয়া উচিত so that they can take the decisions?
আমার মনে হয় যে কোনো অর্গানাইজেশনে যে what is the hindrance to decision making? Okay, when you look at the organization as a chain,
right,
there are different links in the chain starting from here up to there, right?
And you're talking about the chain of command?
Yes, the chain of command. Chain of command. ওখানে চেইন অফ কমান্ডের মধ্যে সমস্যাটা হয় কি, জেনারেলি আপনি দেখবেন there are some managers who would feel shy to take decisions. Okay, some will not take decisions, or rather leave it up to his superior to do it for him. এখন এটা দুইটা কারণে হয়. One is that the person does not have enough confidence in himself.
Okay. He don't want to take risk.
He do not want to take risk, or he does not have enough knowledge to decide on that particular subject. Right. এখন আমার মনে হয় to get a good decision for a person, first of all you have to get a decision.
All right.
See?
Right.
And hope with time, with experience, most of these decisions will be favorable to the company or to the organization. Kintu if we expect or we give a message to our subordinates or to people who work in the chain of command below us that you can never be wrong, then you have already killed it in the first place.
Right. You'll become rigid.
Yes, it's gone. I mean, you don't expect things to happen after that, because that person is not going to take decisions ever.
ও তার কখন ডিসিশন দেবে না?
না, দেবে না।
তাহলে কি করা উচিত?
Get it into him.
Okay.
Get it into him that you have to decide, give him the encouragement.
Okay.
At times, it is very natural for you to lose your temper on a decision that has gone wrong by somebody. But I can tell you, if you are patient for that instance, it's going to pay you dividends down the line. A lot of it. It happens to me. It happens in my organization.
কি করেছেন?
Example, অনেক example আছে, মনে করেন আমি আপনাকে একটা খুব interesting example.
Please.
It happened some years ago. I have a big customer. বড় কাস্টমার আমার, তারা জুতো পাঠায়।
আচ্ছা।
And it was some years back, and this person was sending probably about 40 pairs of shoes to Japan for an exhibition 3 days from now. Okay. আমার অপারেশন সুপারভাইজার সেই জুতোগুলি নিয়ে এসছে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল বাক্সতে, আউট অফ কনসার্ন ফর দ্য কাস্টমার যে আমি ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল বাক্সগুলো দিলে শিপমেন্টটা অনেক বড় হয়ে যাবে, and these gentlemen will have to pay a lot of money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what he did, in his all good sense, he threw all the small boxes away. He packed those 45 pairs of shoes into one box and he sent it, and 50% of the shipments were damaged of the shoes. এখন, I got a call from the customer. And we resolved the issue. তখন I tried to reason with this person যে why did he do it? আমার কাস্টমার সঙ্গে রিলেশনশিপ খারাপ হয়নি eventually, because the customer was also happy that I, as the CEO of this organization, took up the matter proactively with him to resolve this problem. See? আর ওই ভদ্রলোক যখন রেগে যাওয়াটা খুবই স্বাভাবিক। উনি যখন আমাকে ফোন করলেন, আমি তাকে বললাম যে look sir, you can come and shoot me in the head with a gun, okay? It's not going to get us anywhere. Let us try to resolve this problem and then we'll see what happens. I will try my best to resolve this problem. We resolved the problem with the customer. The customer is still with us because he told me one thing. The J organization is senior management gets involved in the problem resolution. That is the company I want to work with. Okay, and for that operation supervisor, I tried to reason why did he do it? He did it with all the good intentions.
Absolutely. Which already reduce cost.
He wanted to reduce cost. He wanted to be customer oriented.
Absolutely.
সে কাস্টমারের জন্য কিছু করতে চাচ্ছিল।
He was positive.
And that was the only single factor যেটা আমার মাথায় ছিল in তার ব্যাপারে ডিসিশন নেওয়ার ব্যাপারে। And later on, he did a lot of wonderful things in this company, I tell you. And that person was posted for about a year in our Singapore half sort, because he was one of the finest guys who could decide on things later on. So I think একটু patience দরকার. Some incidents will go wrong. Have the confidence on the employee.
And try to understand what is the motive.
Yeah. আর আপনি যদি আরেকটু broader perspective ডান from a human resources perspective, মনে করেন every person within himself has a bright area,
right,
and an area which is gray.
Right.
আমরা করি কি সাধারণভাবে আমরা ম্যানেজাররা করি কি, when somebody comes in we concentrate on the gray area and it gets bigger. I tell you, there is no other alternative. Take a stick, this is gray, concentrate on this, will get bigger. I take a different approach. I forget about the negative parts of the person. I try to concentrate on the positive ones.
Because you want to be proactive.
Yes, আর আপনি যখন মানুষের পজিটিভ দিক দেখবেন সেই মানুষ কিন্তু আপনার উপরও কনফিডেন্সটা ডেভেলপ করবে। নো, প্লিজ জেন্টলম্যান, ট্রাস্ট মি, হি হ্যাজ হিজ কনফিডেন্স অন মি, সো আই উইল প্রডিউস ফর হিম। হি গেটস ইনটু অ্যান অব্লিগেশন, এ গুড সলিড অনেস্ট ডিসেন্ট অব্লিগেশন, যে এই একটা লোক বা এই আমার ম্যানেজাররা আমার পজিটিভ দিকটা দেখছে, they have put their confidence in me, so I better well perform to keep up to his expectation. That's how it works. It's quite simple. This is not rocket science. You can go to the best business school in the world. You can go anywhere you want to. But when it comes on the job practice, use your head.
তো সবচেয়ে বড় কথা যেটা আপনি করলেন, যেটা আপনার এক্সাম্পল থেকে আমি দেখলাম, একটা মানুষটাকে মূল্যায়ন করা সবচেয়ে বড় জিনিস।
Of course.
এবং you should be always proactive rather than reactive.
You have to be proactive.
কারণ আমি স্যার আমি আপনার সাথে একটু মেলাতে চাই। এক ভদ্রলোক উনি এরকম একটা ইন্টারভিউ বলছিলেন যে আমরা যদি সবসময় বলি আপনার এই প্রবলেম, বরঞ্চ আমি যদি বলি there is a place that where you can develop, that is a positive way of saying it. যেটা আপনার বেলায় আমি দেখলাম একই সুরেই কথা বললেন যে একটা মানুষকে মূল্যায়ন করা উচিত, তার গ্রে এরিয়াটাকে করে অ্যাম্পলিফাই না করে যদি আমি ব্রাইট এরিয়াটাকে অ্যাম্পলিফাই করি,
It gets bigger with time.
And say you become comfortable to work with you.
যখন আপনি ডিসিশন চাচ্ছেন, there are two ways. You want a decision from other people and some other people want decisions from you. Let us discuss a little bit on that.
Both ways.
Yes. আমি যখন কারো কাছ থেকে ডিসিশন চাচ্ছি on certain matters, I always encourage them, don't come with the problem only, come with a possible set of solutions. Don't be afraid to think that the solution that you propose sounds stupid. There's nothing stupid. Even the brightest ideas come from people who keep quiet. They are by nature introverts. They might have the best ideas in their head, but they will never come up with it. Because the extrovert people will talk too much and shut them up. Yes. Majority rule, অনেক জায়গায়, অনেক board meeting এ, majority meeting এ, you have people putting up their hands and the decision which gets the highest vote passes through. I'm sorry, I don't believe in that. It's not necessarily that I will not accept an idea which is being supported by the majority, but only after I hear what the fellow sitting down in the corner has to tell me. Because সে চুপচাপ বসে আছে কিন্তু he might be having something in his head that nobody of us thought about it.
Right.
Okay. তারপরে আপনার ask people, encourage people to come up with a set of solutions. যে স্যার এই প্রবলেমটা আছে আমাদের, এইভাবে রিজলভ করলে কেমন হয়? Yes, I mean that makes life easier for both of you. For you, it makes it easier to give a decision, and for that person, a sense of belonging is just absolutely. Managers, as any manager, they must walk their talk. We must walk our talk. Whatever we say has value. But I think আমার creed, my guiding principle in management of people is integrity, and credibility.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your thoughts and the way you're running your organizations. And something. Thank you, sir.
The Greek of all.